Hey guys, it's Lauren from Granite State Yarns. Let's paint this boring old bathroom mirror. Instead of buying a whole new mirror for my bathroom, I'm just going to take this old mirror that I had spray painted white a few years ago and do some repainting on it. I bought a pack of these really cool plastic tripods on Amazon. These will keep my mirror up higher, so that way I'll be able to do the edge work without getting paint all over my table. In order to protect the mirror, I am going to put down a little bit of blue painter's tape along the edge here. That'll just help with cleanup. Using a sanding block, I'm just going to roughen up the surface a little bit to give the paint something to grab onto. And then just clean up with a damp rag and dry everything off, and now we're ready to paint. I am planning on painting the cabinet in my bathroom, and this is the paint that I bought for that. I am going to test it out on this little mirror project first. Very quickly, I did realize that this is going to definitely take more than one coat, and I also switched around my recording so that way you can see everything from above. With the painter's tape and those little plastic tripods, it was really quick and easy to get to every little surface here. Yeah, everything went really fast and smoothly. Once that first coat dried, I did go back and painted a second coat. I ended up finding a few jars of mistinted paint over at my Lowe's. For $2 a jar, I was able to get a bunch of different colors, and so I'm going to use a few of them in this project. So this project is being inspired by Rosemaling. I did buy a book. I have it linked in the description of this video. I'm using some of the ideas and the motifs in the book as inspiration for the artwork that I'm adding to this little mirror. I'm mainly doing lots of swirls and dots and a few floral motifs. So I ended up having all sorts of trouble with this particular little four-petaled flower thing that I'm trying to paint here. I just could not get it to look right. And in the end, I end up just wiping them off completely, and you'll see that it ends up taking off the those first two layers of green paint. But not a big deal. I just went and grabbed the cabinet paint again and just did another couple coats. And here we are trying again. So I'm going to try making this shape again and just do it in a little bit of a different way. I think I'm starting to learn a little bit about how to use these paintbrushes most effectively. This is definitely a learning experience, and that's okay. I've got this nice little plastic plate here that I'm using as a palette. I've got 4 different colors from those nice $2 jars that I got in the bargain bin. And I'm just kind of mixing colors around as needed, playing, putting second coats on things. Yeah, just going with it, vibing. We'll see what I end up coming up with by the end. Now along the sides, I'm just going to add these fun swirls. Again, I'm just kind of going with it and just making shapes to fit the space. I'm trying to make things look nice. It's definitely not perfect, but that's okay. So I'm doing this yellow again on the other side here. It is definitely a lot brighter than the blue. So as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about how I can change those blue sections on the top and bottom so that way they can kind of, match a little bit more. So here I am adding a little bit of yellow. It's not going as perfectly as I'd like, so I decided to let that dry a little bit, and we'll go back and see what we can do later. So instead, I'm adding some blue along the sides, kind of like filling in those little negative spaces, doing those dots. I actually use the end of the paintbrush to make those dots. It's a lot easier to make a uniform dot with that hard wooden or plastic end of a brush instead of trying to actually use the brush part of the brush. So that's my little trick. And again, we're just kind of adding some more details here with different colors and making some color blending on the palette, as well as also kind of blending my paint actually on the mirror itself. Now I'm going to go back to those little blue sections there and see what kind of details I can add to make it kind of show up a little bit more. And back to playing with those little 4-petaled flowers again. That just, oh boy, did they cause me a bunch of trouble. You can see there's like multiple layers of paint on there as I just kind of went over and over again to try to make them look right. Definitely really liked the look of the dots and kind of went dot crazy here. You'll see there's just like dots everywhere. In fact, I liked the dots so much that now I'm going to paint them along the edge of the mirror. I really like this nice little detail. And now I'm going to go back and just kind of zhuzh up the rest of this painting, adding a few more little details and color changes and just making it look the way that I want it to. And here's the finished mirror. I really think it came out pretty cute. I'm going to have a number of projects that I'm working on in this bathroom. So if you enjoyed watching this project, please like and subscribe, and I will be doing some more videos just like this.